Good morning. This is All India Radio Kohima. The morning news are read by Jonas Yantan. Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio called on Prime Minister Narendra Modi yesterday in New Delhi. Rio was accompanied by Deputy Chief Minister Y Patton and Minister Mitsubu Jamir. It is their first visit to Delhi after being sworn in following the recently held assembly elections. Rio thanked the Prime Minister for his constant support to Nagaland and its citizens. The Chief Minister asserted that under PM Modi's leadership, the new government will work towards making Nagaland a state of excellence and usher in genuine peace and development. Patton also expressed gratitude to the Prime Minister for his constant support, blessings and guidance as they work towards realizing the aspirations of the people and building a vibrant Nagaland. Both the state leaders also called on Speaker of Lok Sabha, Om Birla. In addition, Rio also called on Union Minister for Women and Child Development and Minority Affairs, Smriti Irani, and Union Minister Tourism, Donor G. Kishan Reddy. The centre yesterday said the Employees State Insurance Corporation, ESIC, has decided to implement the ESI scheme in all the districts of the country. In a written reply in the Lok Sabha, Minister of State for Labour and Employment Rameswar Delhi said the ESI scheme is notified in all the states and union territories except in Lakshadweep as of the 1st of this month. He said at present, out of a total of 744 districts in the country, the ESI scheme is extended to 609 districts. It includes 483 fully covered districts and 128 partially covered districts under the scheme. The government has asked charity hospitals in the country to open medical colleges to provide quality and affordable medical education. Union Health Minister Mansukh Mandaviya said he held a meeting with 62 charity hospitals in this regard. Mandaviya said 12 charity hospitals have already applied for the opening of medical colleges. The minister said the motive behind this is to provide medical education to more Indian students so that they should not venture abroad for medical studies. Mandaviya informed that the government has relaxed the norms for charity hospitals to open medical colleges. The Supreme Court yesterday referred a plea seeking legal validation of same-sex marriages to a 5-judge constitution bench for adjudication, saying the issue of seminal importance. A bench headed by Chief Justice Y Chandrachud said the submissions on the issue involve an interplay between constitutional rights on one hand and special legislative enactments, including the Special Marriage Act, on the other. The bench, also comprising Justices P.S. Narasimha and J.P. Bhattiwala, said that they are of the considered view that it would be appropriate if the issue raised are resolved by a bench of 5 judges with due regard to Article 145(3) of the Constitution. The court posted the matter for arguments on the 18th of April and said the proceedings will be live-streamed and is done in case of hearings before the Constitution bench. Appearing for the centre, Solicitor General Tushar Mehta urged the court not to cut short the arguments of either side, saying the verdict will affect the society as a whole. The centre has opposed in the apex court a batch of petitions seeking legal validation of same-sex marriages, claiming that they will cause complete havoc with the delicate balance of personal laws and accepted societal values. Union Law Minister Kiren Rijiju yesterday said that the government does not interfere with the personal freedom and activities of individuals. He added that the personal freedom of citizens is never regulated by the government. Rijiju, however, said the issue related to institution of marriage is a matter of policy. He was responding to a media query outside Parliament about the centre's stand in the Supreme Court on same-sex marriage. The enrollment of students in higher education has increased to 7.4% in 2020-21. In a written reply in the Lok Sabha, Minister of State for Education Dr. Subhash Sarkar said, as per the All India Survey on Higher Education Report 2020-21, the total enrollments in higher education in the country was over 4.13 crores, whereas in 2019-20, the total enrollment was over 3.8 1.85 crore. Sarkar informed that during the period of over 12,50,000 female enrollment were registered. The first session of the 14th Nagaland Legislative Assembly will commence from March 20. An official release stated that Nagaland Governor La Ganesan has summoned the first session of the 14th Nagaland Legislative Assembly to meet at 9:30 a.m. on March 20 in the Nagaland Legislative Assembly Hall, Kohima. With that, we come to the end of the morning news. Have a nice day.